morning. My name is Anjum Babu Khan, and I'm the Director Education of Springfield's Education Group. We have a number of schools in Hyderabad, and today we're very, very proud to host, as a minority institution, the Muslim Legacy Leading Invention and Innovation. And it's really, I can summarize this up in 3 words, is to be able to connect to this beautiful heritage that has been glossed over by Eurocentric, historians, and they don't give credit to the 800 years of Muslim contribution to civilization. So everything that we use today, from a toothbrush to a camera to surgery to algorithms and algebra and drinking our coffee and 3-course meals, navigation, our compass, all of this mathematics, science, all of this actually was developed during the golden age of Islam, from 7th century onwards. And we are, because our students are all Muslim students, we want them to connect to this rich history of Muslim legacy and have them understand this contribution to also become contributors, trailblazers, thought leaders, and inspirational leaders in all the different fields in the future, to realize this human potential. And when we look at history, these polymaths that existed in our history were inspired by Quranic wisdom and prophetic wisdom, and they did what they did. And they were leading the frontiers of science, technology, even justice. They were showing examples of justice and religious tolerance. And they were poets. They were the creative people that gave us these beautiful, architectural monuments and art and arabesque and calligraphy. So it was not just science, but it was also the humanities, it was also philosophy and poetry. So we're showcasing all of that today, and we would want them to connect to that, see the contribution, and continue this legacy, because there has been a long gap. It's been broken, and we would want to inspire, the 200 million Muslims that are there in India to be the change makers, the positive change makers and contributors to society, inspired by this exhibition.
Is it one-day exhibition or?
It's featuring here all the different exhibits across the different disciplines, sciences, mathematics, humanities. We also have a beautiful house of wisdom. So our children are dressed up as Rumi, as Ibn Battuta, as Fatima al-Fili, who started the first university in the world, that is in Fez, Morocco. So you can actually meet all these figures from history, Imam Ghazali, and all of these people, and it's a beautiful exhibition. We're really, really excited to be hosting it on the occasion of 30 years of Springfield's education. So
How many students participating?
we have several hundred students participating overall, and they're all contributing. They've all contributed to making the models and everything. I'd like to now hand over to Dr. Azhar.
Can I speak in Urdu or English? Alright. You see, what stays in the mind of children is the image. If you see all the little children, maybe they do not know how to read or write, but they're all on the telephones, playing with the buttons, and they are looking at the pictures. So in today's world, pictures are very important. Now, here you see in this exhibition, in these several hundred square meters, almost 700 years of history, and fields touching like agriculture. You see how to bring up cows, trees, agriculture, which are very important for our country and for Telangana itself, to develop the rural area. Because we forget, we think education is only for the university, but real education is in the rural areas also. So there you have got that. You've also got children dressed up for impersonating maybe the doctors who took place. We forget that Islam was also about doctors. Now, you know the Ayurvedic and Unani medicines are very, very old, and we are frightened of using it because we prefer to go to a modern doctor. You see, we are frightened to go to a modern doctor. But these old sciences are from the tradition and they prove themselves. So it is very important, and you will see that those sciences are there. You will also see now Telangana is unique for textiles. Sagar Matta and all these old cloths which have gone out of fashion, but you will see how Islam has contributed also for preserving and creating new textiles. There you will see that. And as you know, Hyderabad was considered the world center for pearls. You see? And so you will see all how Islamic jewelry has helped to develop.
In his capacity, first introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Dr. Neeraj Gupta.
Cameras.
I've been Director of Education in UNESCO for planning, education policy, and cultural policies from 1970s. And I just retired recently, but I continue my activities, especially as far as possible in our own Hyderabad and with our own community, if possible, especially concerning women's education and education for the renewal of the madrasas, and to make sure that all our students who have been left behind, who have been forgotten by the developers, are back into the mainstream, and they have the opportunity, like all the others, to succeed in today's development society and today's technology and science space.
Thanks.